Twin-engine Cessna that crash-landed on the 405 freeway near the Orange County Airport. Our Trace Gallagher is joining us now from our West Coast Bureau with a bit more for us. Trace?
John, it's a Cessna 310, a six-passenger Cessna 310 that crashed about 45 minutes ago on the 405 freeway, the southbound 405. And those who don't know Southern California might realize that is the busiest freeway in the country, and it's a holiday weekend, so traffic to begin with is going to be a disaster for the remainder of the day. We know the 310 was coming in to John Wayne Airport. It was on final approach, which gives you an indication that they were in contact with the tower there at John Wayne Airport, but it's unclear exactly what happened. This thing went down so fast, John, if you look at the pictures right here, it was right before the runway, so it actually hit the southbound lanes. It missed the northbound lanes altogether. So if you clear that berm right there, then you're almost on the runway. This thing apparently dropped very quickly. It hit the side of the road, it spun, and you see right there in the middle of all that white foam, that's the plane. There's a better look at it right there. We believe that two people were on board. In fact, we have confirmed that two people were on board this plane, and both of them have been taken out. They are both alive and been taken to a hospital. The severity of their injuries, we do not yet know. But again, you have firefighters on scene. You have the traffic in both directions. You can see it moving slightly on the northbound 405, but they have shut down the carpool lane as well as some entrance lanes around there. This plane, we believe, was flown to Palm Springs yesterday and was coming back today. We know who owns it, but we're not going to say right now because, one, it's not pertinent, and two, we want to make sure that we have our facts correct. We haven't heard anything from John Wayne Airport except that all arrivals have been shut down. So in essence, they're letting planes leave, but they're not letting planes come in. You only have so many planes on the ground. Once those planes all leave, the airport, in essence, will also be shut down. Again, holiday weekend, people who are going to John Wayne International Airport have got to make other arrangements because there will be no way out of there for at least the next several hours and maybe the remainder of the day. So just to kind of recap, 310 was the Cessna, twin-engine, six-seater, crashed coming in, final approach to John Wayne International Airport. It hit the southbound lanes of the 405, which is the busiest freeway in the country, bar none, and it's going to be a mess the rest of the day. We'll update you as we get more information.
Well, we see the debris of the plane there, Trace, but no cars. Is it possible that on that very busy freeway this thing did not hit a single car?
In fact, it's likely, John. We haven't got any reports at all of this plane striking a car. It apparently, according to some eyewitnesses that we've been listening to with the locals, it apparently almost looked like it was landing on the 405. So it's unclear. As we said, we don't know if this had engine problems. Weather in Southern California is certainly not an issue. We don't know if it had some type of engine problem. We don't know if something happened on board. We also don't know if maybe something in the air happened and it had to make a quick turn to avoid some other oncoming or incoming traffic to John Wayne International Airport. But so far, there have been no reports that this plane hit any oncoming traffic on the 405, which in itself is a miracle because rush hour is pretty much, you know, in perpetuity in Southern California. So the freeway, we can tell you, was jammed, and for this thing not to have hit a single car is very fortuitous for a lot of drivers in that area.
Something of a miracle. Trace Gallagher staying on it from our West Coast Bureau. Trace, thanks very much.